So I just got out of seeing Glass, the newest M. Night Shyamalan movie, the sequel to both Unbreakable and Split. I gotta say, I found this movie fascinating. I found it really fascinating. I think the first thing is if you've just seen Split, it's not like Split. It carries stuff over from Split, but it's very much a hybrid of both Unbreakable and Split together. The performances are really good. Samuel L. Jackson as Glass, Mr. Glass. David Dunn, played by Bruce Willis, he's really good. And, of course, the standout is, once again, James McAvoy as this character, the Horde. I could watch him for hours. He is incredible in this role. He's just as entertaining in this movie as he was in Split. Also, the movie is very slow at times. This is not as interesting. I shouldn't say interesting. This isn't as exciting as Split was. This is very much a slow burn, much like Unbreakable was. So be prepared for that. Don't be prepared for another Split. It won't be another Split. It's I just got out of it, and I gotta talk about how M. Night decided to end this story and this trilogy. Really, the way he decided to end this trilogy, I thought was risky. I think it's gonna tick a lot of people off. But I think I really like it. I think I like the decision that he made for the ending of this trilogy. I think I understand what he was trying to say. At least I found a saying in it that I really like. I really like the idea of what he was going for. At least what I believe he was going for. What I found in it, I really like. But yeah, I think that's the general consensus, or what I want to say about the movie. The performance is really good. It's not... There's action in it. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some action in it. You will see some punches thrown and some pretty exciting on your edge action. But it is a slow story. There's a lot of characters in the psychiatric hospital just talking, ideas being displayed, and ideologies, and it's fascinating stuff to listen to. But if that seems like something that might bore you, it might. I'm not gonna. This movie has some slow parts. It does have some parts where you want it to pick up. Also, I would say another thing that kind of disappointed me was the character of David Dunn. Isn't actually in it that much. I found him kind of pushed to the background a little bit. He's not at the forefront. Luckily, James McAvoy is at the forefront. You see a lot of him, and he's definitely the standout. So I'm very satisfied. I'm just satisfied with this movie. I really liked this movie. I really liked the ideas brought to it. I liked the way that M. Night decided to tell the story and to wrap up this trilogy. I think Unbreakable, Split, and Glass is a solid trilogy. I really enjoyed it. That's another thing I need to mention is if you go to see this movie, see Unbreakable. Don't be like the woman who are next to me. If David Dunn and Mr. Glass come on screen and you have to ask, who are they? You're not ready for this movie. Unbreakable is a different movie than Split. It's very slow, but it's necessary to see if you want to understand everything in this movie. But yeah, I would recommend to go see Glass. I give it like a thumbs up. I give it a go see it in theaters right now if you're curious in this movie. If you liked Unbreakable, if you like Split, even if you just like Split, I would recommend checking this out. It's gonna be interesting to see how people feel about the ending, though. I'll say that coming out. This is my initial reaction, and wow, that ending. M. Night took risks. I gotta give him props for that, and mad respect for that. He had an ending he wanted. I'm sure he knew how some people were going to feel about this ending, but he went for it. This is what he wanted to do, and I respect him for that. Yeah, wow. Good job, M. Night.